Kingdom Hearts. I love Kingdom Hearts. And I listen to the soundtrack while playing Yu-Gi-Oh! On Edo Pro or some other simulator. One day, I had a thought. What if Yu-Gi-Oh! Was introduced into the universe of Kingdom Hearts? Let's say that a card shop, which isn't that egregious to exist in the universe of Kingdom Hearts, becomes an official tournament store. And let's say that Sora, Riku, and Kairi on Destiny Islands passed by this door. Sora's curiosity would get the better of him, and he'd excitedly step inside. Riku, also curious, but a little bit more composed than Sora, also steps inside. And Kairi, just wanting to be with her friends, follows them in. Inside the store, Sora talks to the store owner and some of the other players. After learning the rules of the game, he picks up a deck that he's interested in and buys it hastily. Riku, who also learns the rules, waits to buy a deck. He waits to do more research on what decks are good, how certain cards work with each other, and all the nuances of the game. Kairi just wants to be a part of whatever Sora is doing, so she also picks up a deck. A couple weeks later, the trio returns to the shop and enters a local tournament. Sora does okay. Kairi doesn't do very well, but she's just having fun. And Sora's just happy to have made several new friends. Riku, on the other hand, goes undefeated because he's just that naturally talented. A few months pass by and Riku continues to dominate. Just nobody can beat him. He's too good at the game. Like in the word of Titus,
You whipped us all.
Sora in that time has started to understand the game a bit more, what cards synergize with other cards, and when to correctly place a hand trap. Just little things like that. One day, Sora and Riku are in the final round. It's a close match, but Riku ultimately defeats Sora. The trend continues where Sora would get closer and closer to beating Riku each time, but Riku just keeps pulling out on top. Every time they duel, the rivalry between the two builds, like when they were kids fighting with wooden swords. Eventually, they learn of a regional qualifier happening in Twilight Town or something like that. The trio goes there and finds Hayner, who's also entering the tournament while Pence and Olette watch. Riku and Kairi would have their deck lists already printed out while Sora is just quickly writing down his deck list. Last minute. The tournament starts, and 6 rounds later, it's Sora versus Riku. Both of them are 6-0. It's a close match. 15 minutes are left on the clock, and it's game 3. After 15 grueling minutes of back and forth gameplay, Sora finally beats Riku. Final round, Sora is fighting someone calling themselves Ansem, but it's not really Ansem. The two fight, and Sora is struggling, but he doesn't give up. The odds are against him. He has evenly matched in hand, but it's gonna get negated by this Baron, this Ansem guy, put up. And there's no way he can play through the rest of the board. He draws for turn, and in true Heart of the Cards fashion, he draws Dark Ruler no more. He activates it, and then goes in battle phase, tells us Ansem Guy, end of battle phase, and activates evenly matched. Main phase 2, Sora just does his normal combo and ends his turn. Ansem, not willing to go down, puts up a fight. But Sora swiftly ends the game on his next turn, and wins the regional. Meanwhile, Riku places 3rd. After Sora and Riku fill out their invite forms and claim their prize support, they find Kairi, who is also filling out an invite form. To their surprise, she got 16th in the overall tournament, making her eligible for an invite. While Sora and Riku were busy competing with each other, Kairi was getting better and better at the game slowly, to a point where she's almost comparable with Sora and Riku. Hayner doesn't make the cut, but his hot-headedness would push him to do better next time. The trio returns home, and Kairi finds a message in a bottle with King Mickey's message for the Mark of Mastery exam. Thank you all so much for watching. This was kind of an interesting video to make for me, so let me know what you thought about it down below. My name is Vincent, and I'll see you all next time. Goodbye.